Really? Why do I have to go through all of this? I'm getting grounded on a daily basis by my parents, and I need to find a way to get ungrounded for once. Also, I am not happy with the fact that TheGoanimator City Public Schools is going back to in-person learning, and I want to stay home. What is it, Dad?
David, it's time to get up. It's already past 7 in the morning, and you need to get ready for school, because the schools are going back to 100% in-person learning.
No, Dad. I am not getting up. I want online learning to continue forever. I want to stay home, not go to school.
David, online learning has been discontinued for the rest of the school year, and that's just the way things are. You need to get yourself ready for school. If you don't go to school, I am going to extend your grounding to 144 months, okay?
Oh, okay. I guess you're right, you win.
Also, I suggest you quit that attitude. And another reminder, you need to wear your face mask in school, except when you're eating lunch.
Good morning, David.
Good morning, Jessica.
Why are you sad this morning? Today is the first day of 100% in-person classes for the entire school year.
Exactly. I was just fine doing online learning because I really like staying at home.
No, you should be grateful that things are going back to normal, after having to stay home for more than a year. Besides, it's not good to stay at home all the time.
I guess I see your point already. But I am going to miss playing video games, watching YouTube videos, and watching Netflix all day long.
You can do all of those things on the weekend. Besides, school is really important because you need an education, and at some point, you're going to need to get a good job. Noe, I suggest that you eat your breakfast because in 20 to 30 minutes, we have to catch the bus. That was quick, David. We made it to the bus stop just in time, and now we won't have to worry about missing the bus. I'm so proud of you.
And you know what?
What?
I actually am very excited to go back to in-person learning, because I haven't seen my friends that much over the past year. And I finally get to see them on a regular basis.
I'm proud of you for changing your attitude at last. And same here. I haven't been able to see my friends that much either last year because we had to stay home most of the time. And look, here comes our bus.
Wait a minute, why is the bus driving sideways?
Who knows? But I think it's good old GoAnimate logic.
Good morning, class, and what a relief it is to finally go back to 100% in-person learning after alternating between remote learning and a hybrid model over the past year. Anyways, I am glad that you remembered to send me in last week's homework this morning on Power School. Now, with that said, I apologize for arriving to class a minute late. But let's get on with today's lesson. David, why do you look so angry today?
Look, Mr. Carton. I do not want to return to in-person learning. I want to continue doing remote learning because I want to stay home all day, watch Netflix, and play Xbox.
David, don't you dare say that. Quit that attitude this instant. School is really important because you need an education, And it's especially important to resume in-person learning because students tend to get distracted more easily if we kept on doing remote learning.
I don't care. And furthermore, I will not wear this stupid mask to school, and no one will make me wear one anywhere I go. And that's final.
Sit right back down, and put your mask back on. One more act from you, and then you're going to detention.
No. I am not putting my mask back on. And you are forcing me to put it back on. Can you just leave me alone, and let me not wear a mask?
That's it. David. Go to detention right now.
Mr. Carton, you're going to really regret that you forced me to wear my mask wherever I go. And I'm even making a grounded video out of you when I get home.
My sincere apologies for what happened. Anyways, let's get out our textbooks and turn to page 374. We have a lot to learn before the final exam.
Why, hello David, you got into trouble again, didn't you?
Yes, I did. What does it look like? Mr. Carton forced me to put on a face mask.
Look, he did not force you to put on a mask. It's school policy that all students and staff wear a mask on campus, unless we're eating. Now, I don't want to hear a single word from you, troublemaker.
What should I do so that I don't get bored in detention? Wait a minute, I am going to yell no detention over 9,000 gazillion times, and I am also going to take off my mask, because this clone of coal is making me wear one too.
No detention, no detention, no detention, no detention, and no wearing a stupid face mask on campus. Wait. That's it. Principal's office. Now.
No. You can't make me wear a mask, and you can't even make me go to the principal's office. You're nothing but a rip-off of Cole.
Go to the principal's office right now.
David, what brings you here this time? This is like the 30th time you've been to my office, not to mention the last time we saw each other was in a Zoom meeting.
Well, I didn't want to come back to in-person learning, and I yelled at Mr. Carton, as well as the teacher in detention, who is basically a rip-off of Cole.
What you did was very unacceptable behavior. You are going to serve in school suspension for the next 2 weeks, starting from now. Go there this instant, and I am also calling your parents. Oh, before you go, put your mask back on.
David. We cannot believe that you misbehaved at your first day of in-person school, and not only that you are serving 2 weeks of in-school suspension. That's it.
You're grounded for an extra 3 weeks. This means you cannot leave the house other than go to school. And you will not be going to Devin and Baxter's during this time. Now go upstairs to your room now.
Wow.
Oh, great. Do you realize how bored I have been for the past 2 weeks or so? I haven't been able to do anything I enjoy, such as play on the Xbox, because I'm still grounded for what I did 2 weeks ago, and I have like 2 weeks remaining until I am not grounded anymore. And not only I am not allowed to leave the house, other than go to school, my parents took my Xbox away for the entire duration of my grounding, so now I can't play video games anymore, and I am already losing Apex Legends to a lot of my friends. I need to catch up so I can win every level of the game. And furthermore, I am only allowed to do homework on the family computer, and not play video games on the computer, either. So this is going to be a really boring month. But thankfully, in 2 weeks, I will be able to play video games once again. However, I must figure out something to do so I won't be bored toward the next 2 weeks. Wait a minute, I am going to get my laptop, go on to Amazon, and look for a PlayStation 5. Maybe I can buy the console and in a few days, it will arrive at the house. Now that I've got my laptop, I am going to Amazon.com, and from there, I will be looking for a PlayStation 5. I hope it's not going to be very expensive. Wow, 304 results. I have a very good feeling that the PlayStation 5 is on sale right now, and I probably know this because it is a very popular game console right now. And Apex Legends is compatible with the PlayStation 5. I also have a feeling it's going to be less than $100. But let me check. Are you kidding me? I mean, seriously? Why are all the consoles almost $500 if you buy a new? This is ridiculous. And express shipping is. Wait a minute, it says for purchases $35 and more, express shipping is free. I don't know how I am going to buy it with that kind of money. You know what I am thinking right now? I am going to use my dad's credit card to buy the PlayStation 5 from Amazon, and then I am going to be really happy that I get to still play video games, even though I am grounded. But first, I am going to have to wait until my dad isn't around, so that he doesn't see me using his credit card, because I do not want to get caught. If I do, then I will be grounded for a longer amount of time, and I don't want that.
You know what, I think it's time to take a half-hour to 45-minute break. I have been working much of the day, and I need to get some fresh air.
Oh good, now the coast is clear. And my dad left his credit card on the light stand. So I am going to use his card to purchase the PlayStation 5 on Amazon. Now that I am back in my room, I am finally going to purchase the game console, and get express shipping so that I can start playing video games the very next day. Alright, I just purchased the PlayStation 5. Now, time to put my dad's credit card back where I found it, so that he doesn't find out that I used it. Alright, let's get the blue shield. And from there, we will continue playing this level. And who's in? Now, does everyone have their equipment ready for the next level? Okay, good. Now, let's play. Sally, what level are you on right now? Well, I'm on level 47, and I have 53 left before I win the game. Anyways, I am going to get started with level 47, and try to win that, advancing to level 48. Do you know what this means? I just beat level 50, 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 I just beat level 50. Am I really good at playing Apex Legends, or what? Only 50 more levels to go.
I wonder who could have texted me just now. Oh no, this is absolutely unreal. I never bought a PlayStation 5 from Amazon, so how can my credit card get charged for such a transaction? I don't see how this could have happened because I left my credit card upstairs when I was going for my walk. And I am serious that nobody could have copied my credit card information because when I purchase things, I always use Google Pay, unless I'm buying things online. Wait a minute. I think Lily was behind all of this. I know because she always plays video games for several hours a day non-stop. And we hid the Xbox from her because she's grounded. So I am beginning to think that Lily bought a PlayStation 5 with my credit card. Lily Anderson. Lily Anderson. Lily Anderson. Lily Anderson. Lily Anderson. Get over here right now now. You are in a lot of trouble.
Lily, your dad just got a notification that his credit card was charged $499 for buying a PlayStation 5 from Amazon. Did you do that?
I don't know what in the world you are talking about.
Hey, don't you lie to us like that. I was charged almost $500 on my credit card, and I never made such a transaction. Lying is only going to make the situation worse than it already is. So we want you to tell us the truth.
Well, I did purchase a PlayStation 5 game console from Amazon with your credit card. I did it because I was bored not being able to play Apex Legends on the Xbox due to my grounding.
Well, in that case, you were not supposed to use my credit card to buy things online. But you went ahead and you did it. Now, I'm going to have to send the PlayStation 5 back to the original seller, so I can get my money back.
For this, you are going to be grounded for an additional 4 weeks, which means, you are now grounded for 6 weeks. Because of what you did, you will not be allowed to play any video games, whether it's on the Xbox, or if it's on the computer. Now go upstairs to your room, now. And when we come upstairs, I want you to give me the PlayStation 5.
What?
Joel, you need to wake up. It's time to head over to your computer and log into Zoom for your first day at your new job.
But Elise, can't you see that I'm still tired? I have been playing Apex Legends last night with Lily. And besides, I went to bed at 1 in the morning. So I need to get at least another 2 hours of sleep.
Too bad. So sad, Joel. You have to go to your new job online, whenever you like it or not. Plus, you should have gone to bed at a reasonable hour last night, but instead, you chose to play video games until it was past midnight. You knew that you have work right now.
No, I am not going to my stupid new job. I want to sleep for an extra 2 hours. Let me sleep right now.
That's it. I am going to drag you over to your laptop.
Wait a minute, Elise, what in the world are you doing on my computer?
I'm logging you into Zoom.
Elise, get off Zoom. I am not going to my new online job, and that is so final.
Well, too bad. You're going to do it anyway.
Okay, fine.
Now, I'll be going because there are things I need to get done. If you misbehave again, you know the drill.
Oh, great. I cannot stand Elise anymore, because not only she grounds me on a constant basis, she also makes me do things that I don't particularly enjoy doing, such as going to my new job.
Dad,
What?
stop complaining about going to your new job. Now, behave yourself in online work. If you don't behave, then you're going to be grounded once again.
Fine.
Good morning, Joel. Welcome to your new job. Even though we are sad that we can't see you in person this time, we are still glad to have you joining this company.
Bad morning, Allison.
Joel, is there something wrong? Would you like to talk to me in a breakout room?
Yes, there is.
I cannot believe that my wife is forcing me to come to this Zoom meeting.
Stop complaining about your new job. I suggest that you behave in online work. By the way, I am going to give you 10 strikes. If you get all 10 strikes, I will suspend you from online work for a week. Do you understand?
You know what? I don't like this new job.
For yelling at everyone, this is your first strike. 9 more and then I will suspend you.
Fine, I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. To everyone else, this is Joe Mendoza. He will be joining us. Anyways, Joe, we are going to be starting a new project. I will explain on how we will be working on this project. I will assign you a partner. You and your partner will go into a breakout room, and you and your partner will be researching an insurance company. If there are any problems, click on Add Host to Breakout Room. Does everyone understand?
Yes.
Due to Gel joining us today, one of you can raise your hand and let me know that you can work with Gel. Will any of you like to work with Gel?
May I work with Joel?
Sorry, Chorus, but every time I assign you to an employee that is a troublemaker, you and that troublemaker always go off topic. So you will be working with Alan, and in a moment, I will send you to his breakout meeting, Cole, since you have improved your behavior. Do you want to work with Gel?
Yeah, even though I'm still angry with him for what he did to me.
All right. Gel, you will be working with Cole. Make sure you do not give Cole a hard time. Cole and Gel, you two can now head into your breakout room. I will be there in about 10 minutes to see on you two are doing.
Cole, why can't you just rejoin the troublemakers? Besides, you kept on grounding Dora every day in the past.
Joel, like I said, I am not rejoining the troublemakers. Can you please stop bringing that up?
No, I want you to rejoin the troublemakers right now.
Stop going off topic, Gel. We need to get to work on this project. Either we get started on the project, or I will get Allison into the breakout room. Your choice.
Rejoin the troublemakers. Right now.
That's it, Gel. I'm getting Allison into the breakout room.
Hello, Gel. Can I help you?
Cole is calling me all sorts of names.
No, Gel is lying. Gel is forcing me to return to the troublemakers again, and he is going off topic instead of working on the project.
Liar.
Stop lying to Allison, Gel.
At least I am telling the truth, unlike you, who always lies.
No, you're the one who is always lying.
Shut up, Cole.
Enough, both of you. Gel, I know it's you who started this. For arguing with Cole, this is your second strike. 8 more and then you are suspended. And since you are lying to Cole, you will be working on the project alone. Click on this link to go to a breakout room where you will be working with yourself.
But Allison.
I said click on the link right now.
Ha 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 ha. You deserve it, Joel.
Cole, due to Gel arguing with you, I will be putting into a breakout meeting with Boris's group. Are you okay with that?
That's fine. I know I will work well with Boris.
In that case, please click on this link to go into Boris's group.
Oh great, I can't believe that Allison has put me into a breakout room all by myself, and I don't want to do this project. What should I do so I can get my mind off of this? I know, I will go onto Facebook and talk to Roll, who is another clone of mine. It looks like Roll is currently online, and I am going to start a video call with him right now. Good morning, Roll.
What do you want?
Roll, I'm here to talk to you, because I am getting really bored while working online.
I hear you're misbehaving as usual. Well, my daughter Mora is doing the same, and I am getting tired of it.
But Roll, Mora causing trouble all of the time is a good thing.
Get back to work right now, Joel.
No, I will not.
Gel, who are you talking to?
I was talking to my friend, Roll. But apparently, he is a good clone of Cole.
Gel, this is not the time to be going onto social media and talking to someone. This is the time to work. And you just received your 3rd strike. 7 more and then you are suspended. Now, end the call and get to work.
Great, I cannot believe I just got 9 strikes. What can I do now? Wait a minute, I am going to ground Allison for nothing.
Gel, are you going to get back to your work?
Allison, how dare you make me do work? That is it. You're grounded for life. Go to your room right now.
That is it, Gel, you just received your 10th and final strike. For grounding me for stupid reasons, and then you destroyed the Zoom meeting. I'm calling Elise about this, and you're suspended for a month. Now, get out of the call.
Oh 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 oh. Joel, why can't you ever behave? Why? I cannot believe that you got 10 strikes at work, and then you got suspended for a month.
Because being a troublemaker is the best thing to do.
No, it is not. And I received a phone call from another clone of Cole named Roll about you calling him while he was preparing breakfast for his family. You're now grounded for 1 year. Go to your room right now.
Why?
I feel like I am ready for the final exams this coming week, and not only that, I am excited that I will be graduating from high school, and then next school year, Dora and I are going off to college. I've been studying most of the day, but now I think it's time to take a break. I wonder what Dora is up to right now. I have a feeling she has been studying for her final exams as well. And I was going to see if she wanted to come with me to the park for about 2 hours before we resume studying.
Hello?
Hey, Dora.
Oh hey, Caillou. How are you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing really good, and what about you?
I'm doing really good as well, just taking a break from studying.
I'm taking a break from study. Would you like to go to the park with me for about 2 hours before we get back to studying for our final exams?
That sounds like a really good idea, Caillou. I would really love to. What time are you thinking of?
I was thinking, let's meet up at the park in a half hour from now.
That sounds really good. I'll see you at the park at 2:30 this afternoon. And you take care. Caillou, thanks for taking me to the park. It was a very thoughtful idea of yours for taking study breaks.
Don't even mention it, Dora.
But now that I did, it's good to get some fresh air every once in a while. It's not a good idea to stay at home all of the time. Excuse me, but who are you, and what do you want from us?
What are you two doing in our spot?
Well, we got here first, and I do not know what you two are talking about. We're just sitting here, relaxing in the park before we go back to studying for our final exams. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, we do. And you heard my friend. This is our spot, and we suggest that you move to another area. Otherwise, I am going to call the police.
Look, Classic Karen. No one can reserve spots in the park, because this is city property. Plus, there are a lot of other spots that you can find while you're in the park. That's fact.
First of all, don't you call my friend Classic Karen. And second, every time we come to the park, we always choose this spot. But you're taking what is ours, and I think I need to call the police.
Look. Both of you are being very ridiculous. Like my girlfriend just said, there are plenty of spaces you can sit in while you're at the park. What is it that makes this spot special to you?
Well, this spot is right next to the duck pond, and we enjoy feeding the ducks and the geese.
So? There are other spaces near the duck pond that you can go to. It's not your park. And I don't want to repeat myself.
If you don't move from our spot, we are going to take your phones and throw them in the duck pond. And then we're going to call the police and say that you were beating us up.
Classic Karen, don't talk to us that way, ever again.
Oh. Don't you call me Classic Karen. Stop calling me that. You know what? Because you took our spot and called me Classic Karen, I am going to call your parents and have them ground you for 100 quadruple infinity.
Face the facts. You two are probably spoiled brats because your parents gave you everything you want.
Shut up. Our parents were perfect, and we were raised as perfect princesses, and got everything we want. Including our spot here at the park, which you took from us.
Why don't you two just leave us alone, and mind your own business? We're here at the park to relax before we start studying for finals.
Hey, what is all this commotion all about?
Officer, these two teenagers tried to take our cell phones from us, and they aren't even social distancing.
Liar. Both of these Karens approached us out of nowhere and told us to leave this part of the park, claiming it was their spot.
No, you're the liar. You tried to beat us up.
I have to agree with what the two teenagers were just saying. You two are making up lies, and I clearly saw that you were having an argument with them, and they did not try to take your cell phones, nor did they try to beat you. For this, you're coming with me to the police car.
Wow. So much for those two spoiled Karens. They need to learn their lesson.
I know, right? At least we get to continue relaxing in the park before we have to continue studying for finals.
Taryn, what is that sound? It sounds like someone is doing homework or something.
I know, right? I can't stand the fact that there are people studying, because it's almost summer, and this should be a good time to be relaxing, going to California, or go swimming. This is not really the time to be studying for exams. They are so lame.
Also, I can see that woman is not only studying, but she also has a laptop, and I want it because I get anything I want.
No, I want the laptop because it is very special to me, and I've always wanted it since I was in college. And it's not fair that I don't have one.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's see what is going on.
Excuse me.
Can I help either one of you this afternoon?
We were wondering, why are you in the library studying for your final exams? And second of all, we would like to use your laptop to play video games.
Absolutely not. I paid $700 for the laptop, and I am not going to let anyone I don't know use it, especially when I need it to write my final papers and study for my exams.
Are you not letting us use your laptop to play Apex Legends?
No, I am not letting either of you use my laptop, also because I do not want to never see it again. Do you have a problem with that?
Yes, we do have a problem. You better let us use your $700 laptop to play video games, or else we will get security to have you thrown out of the library.
Also, we want you to remove your face mask, because face masks are against library policy.
For your information, you have to be wearing a face mask to get into the library, because it's the library's policy. And second of all, security will probably not do anything, but they will probably have you thrown out of the library because of the way you're behaving right now.
You know what? We are going to tell security and the librarian that the laptop is ours and that you took it from us. And then we're going to have security call the police.
And not only that, we're also going to tell security that the Sproul notebook is also ours, and that you took it from us. So we want you to give us your laptop and your notebook, because studying is not allowed at the library. Last but not least, give us your face mask.
Look, Karens. For the last time, I am not giving you my laptop or my notebook, because I need them to study for finals. And you two are supposed to wear a mask while inside the library. Now, will you two just mind your own business and leave me alone?
Hey, don't you tell us what to do. We don't have to wear a mask, no matter where we go. It doesn't matter if we go to the grocery store, to the library, or Starbucks, we will not wear masks, at all. So you can't tell us that we have to, okay?
For that last time, no. I am not giving anyone I don't know my expensive electronics, especially if I need them to do my homework. Now, for the last time, leave me alone so I can study for finals. It's really important.
Is there anything I can help you with, and what is going on here?
This woman right here has taken our laptop and notebook from us.
That is a lie. I was here studying for my final exams for over an hour until these two Karens approached me and asked me to give them my laptop and my notebook. Also, they told me that I am not allowed to wear a mask while inside the library.
No, it's not your laptop, it's my friend Karen's laptop. You just came up to us and took the laptop and notebook from us, just so that you can pretend to be studying for your exams, and you're not really a college student.
No, you're just making up these stories, just so that I look bad.
Well, you're bad, because you took our laptop from us. And you also forced us to wear a face mask.
Enough with your lying, both of you. I saw you bothering this woman when she was clearly doing her homework. And not to mention, you two took off your face masks while inside the library.
But she has our laptop and our notebook. Why don't you call security and have her thrown out of the library?
Actually, I am going to be the one to have you thrown out of the library, because of your behavior. You were disrespecting all of the patrons in the library. So come with me.
What do you think will happen? To be continued on while
Okay, class. Today, we are going to be doing some math. Yes, Arthur?
Excuse me, but may I please use the restroom? I need to use it, like real bad.
Yes, you may. But please hurry, because we are going to start our math lesson in just a few minutes.
Oh great, I cannot believe that Chorus got grounded for building a robot Karen last time. What I expect for him to do is hire more Karens to take over the classroom. Wait, that gives me an idea. Me and Chorus are going to be hiring Karens to take over the schools. So that way, we can show our teachers how we feel, and they would get what they deserve. But first, I am going to call Chorus and tell him the plan I came up with.
Hello.
Hey Chorus.
Oh, hey Arthur. How are you doing today? And what do you need?
I'm not having a particularly good day today, and do you want to know why?
Why is that you're not in a good mood today?
Well, it's because of the fact that when you built a robot that looked like Karen, and made the robot substitute for Miss Carton's class, you got grounded for it. Are you upset about it as well?
Yes, I am. And speaking of Karens, I have a plan that has something to do with Karens. Would you like to know what it is?
Yes, I would. And what is the plan?
Well, the plan is that we should hire Karens to take over all of the public schools in the TheGoanimator City School District, especially the high school. And starting with summer school, but especially once the 2021-2022 school year gets underway. So in that way, the Karens can ground all of the non-troublemakers.
I think this is an excellent idea, Chorus.
All right then, Can you meet me at my house tomorrow afternoon at 3:30, right when you get off from school? Does that time work for you?
Yes, it is a good idea, and I think I can make it at that hour. If not, I can make it at 4. But either way, I will see you tomorrow, Chorus.
See you tomorrow, Arthur. And you have a wonderful rest of the afternoon, and I am looking forward to working with you again. I'm so excited that Arthur and I can come up with a plan, not just to hire the Karens, but make them permanent employees in the GoAnimate City School District. I can't wait to see the look on the faces of the students when the Karens send them to the principal's office for wearing a mask, not giving the Karens their electronic devices, or whatnot. Hey Arthur, thanks for coming over.
No problem.
Anyways, let's go inside. Loris, Bayou, and Rosalie are running errands, and they won't be back for another few hours. So we have more than enough time to come up with a plan to get the Karens hired as teachers. Actually, let's go to the shop and discuss our plans. Okay, Arthur, here is what we're going to be doing in order to hire the Karens to be teachers.
Are we going to build a robot or make a suit that looks like one of the staff members at the high school?
Yes, just like last time, we're going to make suits that look like the principals of every school in the district. And you're going to get into the suit, sneak into the principal's office, and then call the teachers one by one into the office, and inform them that they will be let go and they will be replaced at the beginning of next school year. How does that sound?
That sounds like an excellent idea, Chorus. Let's get to work. And under normal circumstances, this should take around 6 hours to make the suits, unless we use GoAnimate logic.
Is it just us, or did it only take a couple of hours to make the Miss Clementine suit? And like always, it's the help of good old GoAnimate logic whenever we build robots or make suits. Anyways, I think I am going to change the plan a little bit.
And what is it?
I think we're just going to hire Karens at GoAnimate City High School, because if we want to do the other schools at the same time, we would have to have our other troublemaking friends go into suits that look like the principals.
That sounds like an even better idea, for now. At least a Karen can ground Rosalie for wearing her face mask, or for not giving her laptop to her Karen teacher.
Now, before Loris, Bayou, and Rosalie get home, I have to put the suit into one of the lockers, so that none of my family finds out what we're doing. But tomorrow morning, I want you to come back here to my house, and from there, we go to GoAnimate City High School. Once we get to the high school, I will give you instructions on what to do. Arthur, here is what I want you to do. Go into the Principal Clementine suit, and when the real Principal Clementine leaves her office to get coffee or a snack, go into the office, and then call every teacher one by one to inform them that they won't be back for the 2021-2022 school year.
I need to go to the lounge to get some coffee. I am feeling pretty tired this morning because I went to bed at 11:30 last night. Okay, in just a few minutes, I am going to call the teachers one by one into my office. and then I am going to explain to them that they won't be back for next school year because there will be a different staff. Miss Martin, please report to the front office. Miss Martin, please report to the front office.
Class, I have to go to the office, and then we will begin our final exam. Remember that you can use a calculator on the math section, but the rest of the exam is closed book. And the exam is worth 10% of your final grade. I will be back in a few minutes.
Hello, Miss Martin.
Hello, Miss Clementine. So what do you want from me?
Well, I have a very important announcement that I need to share with you.
And what is it that you need to tell me?
Next school year, we're going to be having a mostly new staff here at the high school.
And what exactly do you mean?
What I mean is that even though I will still be the school principal, we are going to be having new teachers for the 2021-2022 school year.
Wait. What?
I said, we're going to be having new teachers for next school year at GoAnimate City High School.
Does this mean that I won't be teaching here anymore?
Miss Martin, I don't want to tell you the bad news, but I'm going to have to. Yes, it means that you're not going to be teaching at GoAnimate City High School anymore, starting with the upcoming school year. In fact, all of the current teachers are going to be replaced. But thanks for serving 20+ years as a 12th grade teacher. You may now head back to your classroom.
Good morning, class, and welcome to the 11th grade, also known as junior year. Before I go over the new classroom rules and begin today's lesson, I am going to take attendance, which should only take around 5 minutes. When I call your name, say here, or present. Antonio.
Here.
Henry.
Here.
Rosalie.
Here.
Now that I've taken attendance, I'm going to go over the new classroom rules. So pay close attention. The first rule is, do not talk when I'm talking. If you do so, you will have a 15-minute detention with me after school. Number 2, do not use cell phones during class. If I see any of you with a cell phone while I'm giving a lesson, I will take it away for the remainder of the school day. Number 3, I will not allow any wrong answers during lecture, on homework assignments, and in particular, exams. If you get one answer wrong, you will automatically receive an F-, and I will hold you back to the 10th grade. The fourth rule is, do not wear face masks in class. That is against my new dress code. If any of you are wearing a mask, you will serve detention for 2 hours, and you will be grounded for some substantial amount of time.
Karen, you are not my mother, so you can't ground me.
Antonio, shut up. I don't care if I'm your mother, and second of all, you're grounded for interrupting me. Fifth rule is, don't call me Karen. Otherwise, you will be even more grounded, and I will call the police. Rule number 6, no arguing with your classmates. Rule number 7, I can ground you, send you to detention, or send you to the principal's office for any or no reason. Because I am the teacher, and I can do whatever I want. And last but not least, rule number 8 is, no complaining allowed. It doesn't matter how difficult the material is, or how much homework you will be getting. Now, let's get on with today's lessons. Antonio, what is 12 times 5?
Look, Karen. We're not in elementary school. We're in the 11th grade, and we should be studying either Algebra 2, or Pre-Calculus.
Antonio, take off that face mask right now. And do not complain about the material. I don't care if this is high school, or if this is elementary school. I can teach whatever subject I want. Now, you're grounded for an even longer time.
You know what? I am going to report you to the principal for the way you're running this class.
Sit right back down this instant, or I'm calling the police, telling them that you hit me.
Never. I am going to the principal's office to report to her what you are doing right now.
Fine. Then I'm telling the principal what you just did to me.
Karen, this is not how you're supposed to run a classroom. You can't just send someone to the office for wearing a mask. In fact, it's still school policy that all students and staff wear a mask while on campus, although the mask mandate will most likely be lifted anytime soon.
Henry and Rosa, go home, or I will file trespassing charges against you.
This is not your school. This is city property, and Miss Clementine is still the principal.
You know what? I run this school now, and if you don't leave, I'm going to call the police to have them file a trespassing charge against both of you. This is my school, and that is final. Now, get out.
Now, the next question for Teresa. Why is social distancing not a good thing?
Taryn, that is the dumbest question ever. We still have to be 6 feet apart from one another for the time being. And no, it is not a bad thing. Also, sunglasses are not allowed to be worn on campus.
Hey, don't you tell me what to do. This is my school, not your school, and I can do whatever I want, like wear my sunglasses on campus. Also, you get detention for giving me a really stupid answer to my question.
You know what? I'm also going to call my parents so that they can pick me up from school, because a Karen has taken over my 11th grade class, and is penalizing the students for absolutely dumb reasons. This is unacceptable.
Hey, give me that phone so my daughter can play games on it when she gets home from school.
For your information, that is my phone, and I am on a $50 a month plan with Verizon. So no, you can't have it.
You're making my daughter very sad right now, because she wants that phone. And if you want to make things right, you're going to give me that phone, right now.
The answer, as always, is going to be no. That is my phone, for the 1 billionth Google Plex time. You know what? I'm going to report this to Principal Clementine. This is totally ridiculous.
Hey, get back here. That's my daughter's phone. I'm going to tell the principal and the superintendent that you took my daughter's phone when I dropped her off at school this morning.
Karen and Taryn, you two have some explaining to do. Just, what in the world were you two doing on campus, acting as teachers when you were not hired in the first place?
For one thing, you hired us to be teachers for this school year, replacing the teachers from last year.
That is absolutely not true at all. I never hired any Karens to be teachers at GoAnimate City High School. You probably did something to get rid of the other teachers, so that you can take over, along with the other Karens the students are reporting to me about.
I don't know what you're talking about. We were in this office towards the end of last school year. You interviewed each of us, and you hired us.
Hey, don't get smart with me. I never conducted any interviews for new teachers for this school year. Like I said, you probably did something to get rid of the other teachers. This is to be taken very seriously. You need to leave campus, right now, otherwise, I am going to call the police, and have you charged for trespassing.
For your information, you're going to be the one charged for trespassing because this is our school, not yours. So you need to get out of our school.
This is not your school, this is actually school district property. If anything, I can also report you to security so they can have you leave the campus and never come back, ever again.
Help. Help. This woman is trying to beat us up, and she's making up all kinds of lies about us.
That is a lie. Those two Karens came onto the school campus, and they were not actually hired to be the teachers.
Also, one of the students in my class took my daughter's cell phone when I was dropping her off at school.
That is a lie, what you just said. You two are having your Karen tantrums, just so that you can get your way. Well, you're coming with me, and we're leaving the campus. and do not come back onto campus ever again, or you will be charged with trespassing, and you will also be given a $500 fine.
What do you think will happen next? To be continued on Y.
Now that all of the Karens have left the campus, it's time to see who could have done this. The only surveillance footage I have from this school year is the Karens entering school grounds and taking over the classrooms. The school was closed throughout most of the summer, except for the summer programs, and even then, only a few classrooms were used, and I was on vacation. So now, our last clue is look at surveillance tapes from last school year. The oldest tapes are from May and June, so we're going to look at those. Oh my goodness. Are you kidding me? I can't believe that Arthur and Chorus did this at the end of last school year. They're going to be in super big trouble. And I am going to call their families right now.
Hello?
Hello, is this Laurie's, Andrews speaking?
Yes, this is her. What is it this time?
Apparently, your husband Chorus, along with his friend Arthur, who is now attending a different school, caused even more trouble at GoAnimate City High School.
What did they do this time?
You will not believe this, but near the end of last school year, they made a suit that looks like me. Chorus had Arthur go into the suit, and then Arthur went into my office, when I wasn't there, and he called all the teachers into my office, one by one, and informed them that they were being replaced by new teachers starting this school year. Then, they put a posting for new teachers at GoAnimate City High School on Craigslist, and one of the requirements was that the teachers had to be Karens. Arthur, dressed up as me, conducted interviews in my office, and he hired all of the Karens to be teachers. I didn't know all of this until the first day of this school year. Most, if not all of the students, came into my office and reported to me how the Karens were conducting the classrooms. Fortunately, I had school security have the Karens leave school ground before I would have the police file trespassing charges against them. And I am going to let the actual teachers know about this, so they will resume teaching.
Oh, he is going to be in so much trouble. Thanks for letting me know.
Chorus, 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 chorus Andrews, get down here right now. You are in a lot of trouble. Chorus, what in the world is going through your mind right now? We cannot believe that you and Arthur hired Karens to take over the classrooms at the high school, replacing the teachers from last school year. That was really insane of you to do that.
You're grounded for an additional 84 months. This means that you cannot hang out with Arthur anymore. He is a big-time troublemaker. Now go upstairs to your room now.
Why?
Arthur, I cannot believe that you and Chorus hired Karens to replace all the teachers at GoAnimate City High School. That was really insane of you to do that. For this, you are grounded for another 108 months. And I will not allow you to see Chorus anymore. Now go upstairs to your room, and think about what you did.
Why?
Hello?
Hey, Miss Martin, here's some good news I want to share with you.
And what is it?
It turns out that you're not being replaced as a teacher at the high school, after all. And you're returning with all the other teachers starting tomorrow.
Really? That is good news. And I'm happy to hear that. So what has been going on that caused all of us to lose our jobs at the end of last school year?
Apparently, two troublemakers, Chorus and Arthur, were behind all of this. Arthur used to be a student at the high school but is now attending a special school.
Oh. I had a feeling either one of those troublemakers had something to do with this. But why did it look like you were the one informing all of us that we were going to be replaced with new teachers this year?
One day, Chorus and Arthur made a suit that looks just like me, and Chorus had Arthur go into the suit and walk into my office when I wasn't there. He called every teacher into my office to inform them that they were being replaced with new teachers for this school year. Then he and Chorus hired Karens to be the new teachers, but I have just cleared up the situation, and everything will be back the way it has always been. And I am excited to have you back for the 2021-2022 school year. Anyways, I'm going to get going. But I'll see you tomorrow.
See you tomorrow as well.
Oh no, why do I have to wake up at 6:30 in the morning again? Seriously, school is almost over, and it's time to get ready for the summer, which will be a lot more fun because I don't have to worry about homework or exams or that stuff. I can just enjoy what I like doing. What is it now?
David, it's time to get up. It's 6:30 in the morning, and you need to get ready for school. It's only your last day, and then it will be summer.
Absolutely not, Dad. There is no way I am going to school. It needs to be summer already. Plus, my teachers ground me for the silliest of reasons.
Look, there are reasons that you get suspended from school frequently, and it's because of your behavior. Also, your teachers don't ground you. Your mom and I do. Now, I suggest getting ready for school, or you're going to be grounded for the whole summer.
Okay, fine.
And I suggest you get rid of that attitude.
All right, class. Since today is the last day of school, I want to congratulate and thank most of you for your hard work this school year, and I wish you all the best in the 12th grade next year. Most of you have gotten an A or a B on the final exams. There are some C's, and only one D. David, can you please put on your mask?
Absolutely not. Why would I wear a stupid mask, and I don't have to wear one, no matter where I go? It's stupid that people force me to wear a mask.
For the 1 billionth time, I told you to quit that attitude. We're not forcing you to wear a mask. Like we told you over and over, it's the school's policies that all students and staff are required to wear a mask on campus.
No. You're making me wear a mask, and as a matter of fact, this stupid school is making me wear a mask. If I became the principal, I would actually not allow masks to be worn on campus.
You and I are going to have a serious talk after school. class is now dismissed. And you all have a good summer, and good luck in the 12th grade.
All right. School's out, finally. Time to enjoy my summer playing Apex Legends, Fortnite, and all the video games I could not play during the school year because my parents and my teachers grounded me for dumb reasons.
Not so fast, David. Remember, you and I are going to have serious talk about your performance this school year. The rest of you are dismissed.
What do you mean?
David, don't play smart with me. You know exactly what I mean. You were one of the worst students that I have had in my entire teaching career. This school year, you got E's and F's on every single exam, you turned in your homework several days late, or incomplete. You were tardy much of the school year. And on several occasions, I had to send you to the principal's office because you were misbehaving a lot, may it be yelling at other students, refusing to wear a face mask, refusing to social distance, or talking back to me when I asked the class to perform a certain task. I do not want to give you the bad news, but as a result of this school year, you're going to be repeating the 11th grade next year. And not only that, you're also going to be attending summer school, which will start not next Monday, but the week after. Now, I am going to call your parents to have them pick you up.
David. Words cannot describe how disappointed we are in you. We cannot believe that you failed the 11th grade, and not only that,
you're also going to summer school, which we were hoping would not happen, but because of you failing exams, turning in homework incomplete, and misbehaving during class, that is what the result is. You're grounded for the entire summer. Now go to your room, now.
Not now, Mom. I'm trying to sleep.
David, it's 7:30 in the morning, and you need to get up. Today you start summer school, and class starts at 9. So hurry up, get dressed, and come downstairs for breakfast.
Absolutely not. I am not going to stupid summer school, and just the idea of having school over the summer is just lame. The summer is for enjoying ourselves, hanging out with friends, going on vacation.
Get yourself ready for school, or Dad and I will extend your grounding into the upcoming school year.
Alright class, now that I've taken attendance and gone over the classrooms, we are going to start with today's assignment. And that is write a 5-page essay about why school is really important, even though we were in remote learning throughout much of the school year. So please take out your laptops, and get to work. And David, for the 11 gazillionth time, put on a face mask.
For the billionth time, teacher, no, I am not wearing a stupid face mask. And you can't make me.
Put on your mask, or I will send you to Principal Clementine's office. Thank you. Now, this assignment requires you to use a computer, so can you please take out your laptops? And then get to work. I will be at my desk in the back of the room if you need any help.
Wait a minute, is it just me, or is this essay going to be really hard to write? I cannot remember what I learned during the school year. Also, I cannot stand wearing this face mask all day. I'm going to take it off right now. Also, instead of doing this essay, I am going to play Friday Night Funkin', because it's a very trendy game in 2021.
David, why do I hear music playing on your computer? Can I see?
Wait a minute, it's not what you think it is.
Let me see. Oh, David, you were playing Friday Night Funkin', and not doing your essay like you're supposed to be doing. That's it. Go to the principal's office, now.
David, this is the 30th time this year that you've been to my office. And it's also the first time to my office on the first day of summer school. Why is that? Tell me the truth, because if you lie, there will be pretty serious consequences.
Well, for one thing, I took my mask off in the classroom.
And? What else?
I was also supposed to write a 5-page essay on my computer. But I did not want to do it because I get bored when writing papers. So instead, I chose to play Friday Night Funkin', because I would rather play video games than do schoolwork.
David, I do not want to have to remind you again, but you need to wear a mask while in the classroom. And second of all, you're not allowed to play video games at school, because it's a distraction from you getting an education. The rules are different during the summer semester, so I am going to say this, because of what you did, I am going to put you into in-school suspension for 2 weeks. But if you keep up this behavior, you will be suspended for the rest of the summer semester. Now, get out of my office, go to in-school suspension, and I am calling your parents.
David, we cannot believe that not only you failed the 11th grade this past school year, but you got in-school suspension for a week during summer school, for not only refusing to wear your mask, but also playing Friday Night Funkin' when you were supposed to be doing your schoolwork. That's it.
You're grounded for 17890643257826419043290 weeks. Which means you'll be grounded going well into next school year.
Now, go upstairs to your room, now. And think about what you did.
Wow.
Alright, Boris, if you need anything, you can call me or send me a message on WhatsApp. Other than that, you have a fantastic time at work, and I will see you later this evening, around 5:30 or 6.
Take care, Doris.
It's good to finally take over this company, because now I can make new rules. The most important one, no face masks are allowed to be worn. And the second most important, I will be giving all my employees anything they want, unless they break any of the rules. And no one is going to stop Karen from being the manager of this company. I am going to be manager for life. And then I will give the job to Karen. Good morning, how may I help you?
Excuse me, but I work for this company. Why in the world is there a Karen in this office? You don't work here. My boss is supposed to be in this office. And if you don't leave, she is not going to be very happy about it.
Who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do? I am the manager here, and this is my company. So I recommend you get out of my office, and go home. Also, take off that face mask because I do not allow face masks in my company.
No, I'm not leaving this office until my boss shows up, because I need to clock in before I start work.
No, you're the one who's trespassing on my property, and if anything, I'm going to get security to get you off of the property because this is mine. If you don't leave, I am also going to get the police.
The police are not going to do anything other than ask you to leave the property because I know that you don't actually work here.
Oh yes, they will. In fact, I'm going to tell security and the police that you're trying to take my computer and sell it on eBay. And I will also tell them that you're doing the same with the other office computers. Either you leave my building, or I will get security.
Karen, this is not your building. In fact, there are several tenants who are renting office space, and GoAnimate Property Group owns this building. You don't.
I'm the owner of the property group who owns this building, and I have every right to tell you that you need to get off this property, and take off your face mask.
When my boss comes, I will have her tell you to leave the building.
Hey, what in the world is going on in here? And Karen, why are you in my office?
More like this is my office. I now run every single company in this building. And you're not allowed to wear a mask while inside, okay?
No, this is not your building, because there are other companies who are renting office space in this building, and I am one of the tenants here. Also, you cannot tell people that they cannot be wearing masks, because the property owner requires that all employees and visitors wear a mask to enter the building.
Even you cannot tell me what to do around here. I get everything I want, stated the way things are, and you must accept it.
You know what? I am going to get security in here to get you to leave the building if you don't leave my office right now.
Actually, I am going to get the people who work for me to have you leave because you two are trespassing on my property. And I will even get the police involved so they can press charges against you for trespassing.
Excuse me, but what is all of this commotion all about?
Officer, help. These two people right here, they broke into my office, and they're demanding to take my computer so they can sell it on eBay. Help. Help.
Shut up, Karen. I saw everything that was happening on the surveillance tapes. This is not your office. Boris came in to check in with Allison because he works for her company. But apparently, not only you came in here and snuck into Allison's office, and acting like it's yours when it's not.
Hey, don't tell me what to do. I get anything I want. It's these two people who need to be removed from my building. They're trying to take my computers and auction them on eBay.
And you're also making up lies and throwing tantrums just so you can get your way. Realistically, you're a spoiled brat, and because of your behavior, I am going to remove you from this building, and you will not be allowed to enter for 6 months. Now, come with me. Either you leave or I am calling the police.
Hey, I get what I want. I get what I want.
Boris, my sincere apologies for not arriving sooner. But thanks for checking in with me, and you can go to the office and begin working.
No problem, Allison.
You know what? I'm really tired of not getting everything I want these days. Always getting thrown out of places because they force me to wear a mask. And when I was growing up, my mom always gave me everything I wanted, and that's the way things are supposed to be. I was thrown out of the park because 2 high schoolers were taking my favorite spot. And I was thrown out of the library because a college student didn't give me her laptop. Now, what else can I do so I can get everything I want, all the time? You know what? I just thought up a really brilliant idea. It occurred to me that I want to become a police officer, because that has been my dream job since I was a kid. In that way, I can get everything I want, and show people how I feel for being told to leave because I am not wearing a mask, or because I do not own an office, or whatnot. And for sure, I am going to arrest non-troublemakers, especially Cole and Boris, unless they go back to their troublemaking days. This is going to be the best job that I will ever have in my entire life. But first, I would need to pass training, and the meeting will be in 3 days. However, it will be on Zoom, not in person, like pretty much every meeting is these days. In the meantime, I graduated from the police academy back in 2019, and I still have my certificate.
Hey Karen, what have you been up to lately?
Not much. I'm applying to be a police officer, because I need to have a job.
That's a really good idea, and I'm going to apply to be a police officer as well, I think for the same reasons. I don't get what I want all the time, and I figured if I get this job, I will start getting everything I want all the time, and whenever I want.
Did you attend the police academy?
Yes, I did, back in February of last year. And even I have my certificate, so I am good to go.
That is good to hear. So what do you plan on doing when you get the job?
I'm going to arrest non-troublemakers for really dumb reasons, especially Boris, Cole, Caillou, or Dora. And perhaps I can have Arthur, David, Taurus, or Chorus on my team.
For now, let's have this only be the Karen and Taran team. But later, we can recruit the other troublemakers.
That sounds like an even better plan. Now, without further ado, we have a Zoom meeting to attend in a few days.
Well, Karen and Taran, I want to say that you have completed your training, even though this was done on a Zoom meeting. And welcome to the GoAnimate City Police Department.
What, thank you. This means a lot to both me and my friend. And we cannot wait for this opportunity.
No, don't thank me. But I want to inform you that in 2 business days, you will receive your uniforms.
And once we have our uniforms, will we be able to start work on the exact same day?
Yes, the day you receive your uniforms is also when you start work. But first, you must check in with me to the station, and I will assign you your police cruisers that you will be driving.
Karen and I are very excited that we're police officers, and we can't wait to start work.
I know. I am excited for both of you as well. Anyways, I have to end this meeting because I have things I need to get done. But I will see you at the station on Friday. You two take care.
Take care as well, and we'll see you Friday.
Well, Karen, what do you think, now that we're going to be police officers?
Like I said, this is a very good opportunity for us. And I really hope we will not lose this job, because if we do, we won't find another job like this anymore. And we get whatever we want.
I totally agree with you, 100%. We will go crazy if we lose this job.
You have a very good point. If we lose our jobs, I'll think of something else we can do so that we can get anything we want, any day, and every day.
Karen and Taran, I wish you good luck on your first day on the job. In case of any emergency, or if you see anything suspicious, notify dispatch.
Sounds good. Taran, do you know what I'm thinking?
Yes. This is finally our opportunity for us to keep getting what we want on a daily basis. We're going to either arrest or ground all of the non-troublemakers, and then we will recruit other troublemakers like Taurus, Arthur, or Chorus to join the police department.
All right then, let's get on the job, and head to our cruisers, and start grounding non-troublemakers.
Okay, so who is going to be the first non-troublemaker I'm going to place under arrest? We just have to wait and see.
You know what? I think that was Boris who just passed me in the left lane. I'm going to catch him, and then put him under arrest for a really dumb reason.
Oh no, why is the police after me? I did nothing wrong, and I am going exactly the speed limit. It's just that I had to pass this police officer because he was going 10 miles below the limit. This makes absolutely no sense.
Hello, Boris. May I speak to you for a few minutes?
What is it?
Back there, you were doing 103 miles an hour and the speed limit is 30.
Actually, that is not true at all. I was going exactly 40, and the speed limit on this road is 40. It's just that you were going 30.
You know what? Step out of the car, now.
No, I will not. And besides, you look more like a Karen, acting as a police officer.
Get out of the vehicle, or I am going to notify dispatch to get another officer over here.
No, I will not.
Boris Anderson, for the last time, get out of your car right now. Boris, you are under arrest for not only driving very recklessly, but you also talked back to me, called me a Karen. Now, get into the police car. "34 Charlie, the driver is now in custody."
I copy 34. Excuse me, sir, but why are you having a barbecue in the front yard?
What do you mean? My family and I are having some friends over this afternoon for a barbecue. What's wrong with that?
It's against public health orders to have any kind of gathering.
For your information, restrictions on gatherings have eased over the last several months, and we're no longer under a stay-at-home order. So I suggest you get off my property, and do your job.
Actually, this is my property that you're on. And you're also required to have a permit to have backyard barbecues in Goanimate City. For this, you're under arrest for violating public health orders, trespassing on my property, and having a barbecue without a permit.
For the last time. There's no rule that says you can't gather in small groups, and the restrictions have eased. And I live here, so get off my property, Karen.
That's it. Come with me to the police car, because you're under arrest.
Miss Clementine, isn't it a perfect day to be having a picnic in the park?
It sure is, Miss Martin. And it's a good way to start the summer after a really busy school year where we switched between remote learning and a hybrid model, and then went back to full-time in-person learning.
And last year, we couldn't do a picnic because of the stay-at-home orders.
I agree. It's so good to get some fresh air after having to stay at home for such a long period of time.
Excuse me, but what are you two doing in my park?
For one thing, this is not your park, because the park is actually city property. And we're having a picnic to celebrate the end of this past school year, and it's also our first picnic in over a year.
Well, guess what? Goanimate City is still under a stay-at-home order, and the parks are still closed, and you're not supposed to be outside your homes, other than for essential purposes like buying food or medicine. And second of all, the park belongs to me, and you're already trespassing on my property. Because of those things, I'm going to place you two under arrest and take you to the station. Now, come with me and get into the police car.
No, and besides, you're not even a police officer. You're a spoiled Karen who is trying to be a police officer, just so you can get what you want.
That's it. Because you are also criticizing my job, come with me, right now. You know what I'm thinking? It is absolutely ridiculous that we're in jail right now, and it's for the dumbest reasons, all because two Karens managed to become police officers.
You have a point, but I have a pretty good feeling there is something else going on behind this. You know how other troublemakers were causing trouble around GoAnimate City, but especially at the schools?
If anything, it is probably those troublemaking clones of me, Taurus and Chorus.
Either that, or it was Chorus and Arthur. If not, it was any of the troublemaking clones of me. But wait a minute, it could not have been Toll, because he and his family moved out. So I think Joel was likely behind it all.
Either way, if it was any of those troublemakers, we're going to call their parents, because they deserve to be grounded for substantial periods of time. We can't have any more of these troublemakers causing all sorts of problems for the community.
Hey everyone, I have some really good news. It turns out that the spoiled Karens who arrested you along with a lot of other innocent people in GoAnimate City have not only gotten terminated from their jobs, but they were also placed under arrest. So you are now free to go. I apologize for the confusion.
Karen and Karen, why in the world would you be arresting a lot of innocent people for really stupid reasons? This just blows my mind, and I am absolutely baffled you two would do things like that.
Chief, I had to make arrests because some of them were trespassing on my property. For instance, Miss Martin and Miss Clementine were having a picnic in my park, and they didn't have a permit.
And Cole was even having a family barbecue, without a permit, and he was trespassing on my property as well. Practically everything in GoAnimate City belongs to us. And you have to accept it.
Those are lies, and what you did needs to be taken very seriously. And because of this, I am going to have to make a very tough decision. Both of you are let go from your positions. And I want the uniforms mailed back to the police department in no more than 2 business days.
This is our police department, in case you didn't know. So get off of the premises, or we will place you under arrest. Get off, now.
And this is my office as a matter of fact, so I'm going to be placing you two under arrest if you don't leave right now.
No, we are not leaving, because this office belongs to us.
Well then, I have no other choice than to place you under arrest. Both of you, come with me.
Oh no, you're not going to get away with this one, okay?
Why? Why can't I get my way all the time? This is not how things should be. Karen and I were arrested after we lost our jobs as police officers, and now we don't know what to do anymore.
Hello?
Yes, is this Taryn speaking?
Yes, it is. And who am I talking to right now?
It's Taurus.
Hey, Taurus, it's been a long time since we last talked. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good as well. Anyways, I need to tell you something pretty important.
And what is it?
My wife and I are going to celebrate our wedding anniversary downtown, and while we're gone, I would like you to watch over the kids for me. Are you available to do so?
Most certainly, Taurus. What time or what day are you and Chorus celebrating your anniversary?
We're going downtown at 3 this afternoon.
I'll be at your house in a few hours. See you then. Take care.
You take care as well, Darren. Kids, while Dayu is at work, and while we're gone, even though you two are well behaved most of the time, we would like you to be on your best behavior for Taryn, okay?
I'll get it, because that must be Taryn. Hey, Taryn. Thanks for coming by and looking after the kids.
No problem, Cora. First of all, I want to wish you and Taurus a happy anniversary.
And thank you for the compliment. That really means a lot.
Anyways, what do you want me to do about Rosa and Desiree?
Usually, they are very well behaved, but don't take them to Peter Piper Pizza, Chuck E. Cheese's, or Dave and Buster's. However, you can fix them lunch. Or whatever, until Daylo comes home from work.
Sounds good.
If anything, you have my number so you can call me. Well, Taurus and I have to get going for now. But we'll see you later.
Well, Rosa and Desiree, now that your parents are going downtown to celebrate their anniversary, I have something really fun in mind for us to do.
I'm thinking you can make lunch for us, and we can eat it in the backyard.
Well, not quite. You have 4 more guesses, however.
We can have hamburgers and hot dogs in the backyard, because seriously, it's a beautiful day outside, and it's a perfect opportunity to get some fresh air.
Not quite, but you each have 2 more guesses. But if you'd like, I can tell you what we should do.
And what is it?
We should all have lunch at Chuck E. Cheese's, because that is the best restaurant in the whole wide world. What's wrong with that? You two are perfect little angels, so you deserve to get everything you want.
We used to really like that restaurant when we were much younger. But now that I'm a junior in high school, and my sister will be a freshman, there are better things to do in this world besides go to Chuck E. Cheese's.
I don't agree with that at all. And I'm sure that you're just making up all sorts of excuses.
No. Chuck E. Cheese's is usually for younger children, like around preschool, kindergarten, and the 1st grade. It's not for us high schoolers. Besides, the food there isn't that healthy.
Oh. Rosa, Desiree. How dare you refuse my offer to take you to Chuck E. Cheese's? That's it. You have 2 more strikes until you both are grounded.
Wait a minute, you're not our mother. You're only our babysitter, so you can't ground us.
Shut up, Rosa. I can ground you whenever I feel like doing it, because I am a Karen, and I get whatever I want. And for talking back to me, you received your 2nd strike. Kids, I was thinking that we should watch a movie on Netflix. What do you think?
That sounds like an excellent idea. I was thinking, let's watch The Notebook.
I have an even better idea. Let's watch Terminator 2.
That movie I think is too scary for Desiree. It's a much better idea to watch something like The Notebook or Toy Story.
We're watching Terminator 3, because that is a more interesting movie than either The Notebook or Toy Story. And that is final.
Absolutely not, Taryn. We're not going to watch that movie. You just want to get everything you want, and you're basically a spoiled Karen. We're calling our father about this.
Rosa and Desiree. You are all grounded for 16357098642318735702162790243 quadruple infinity. Go upstairs to your rooms, right, now.
Excuse me, but what is going on here? Taryn, what did you do to make my siblings cry?
I'm afraid that you're in the wrong house. What do you want?
No, I live here and I believe that you did something to make Desiree and Rosa cry. Tell me the truth, right now.
You're lying to me, aren't you? I live here, and these are my kids. And I would ask you to get out of my house, or I am calling the police.
Never, this isn't even your house, and these are my younger siblings. So you need to tell me the truth, and then you need to leave, otherwise I am calling the police, and I guarantee that you will be arrested.
The kids are crying because you entered the house without ringing the doorbell.
I parked my car in the garage because I just came home from work. Now, either you tell me the truth or I am calling the police.
For the last time, you're making the kids cry by entering my house, and you're the one who needs to leave, not me.
Taryn, you're coming with me.
Why don't you place him under arrest? He's trespassing on my property, and he made my kids cry. And he also took my phone from me.
For your information, this is the Hendricks house, and Dale asked you a lot of times to leave the house, but you didn't listen. And you also threw another one of your Karen tantrums. You're under arrest for trespassing. Now, let's get you into the police car.
What do you think will happen? To be continued on
So much for Taryn. Thank goodness that she's placed under arrest.
I have a pretty good feeling that Dad is the one who hired Taryn to babysit the two of you, because he knows that she is a troublemaker. And he's tried to hire troublemakers in the past, like that one time where he took over as the school principal and hired troublemakers to be the new teachers.
I feel the same way. And he's going to be in so much trouble when he and Mom get home.
Kids, why are you so angry right now? What in the world is going on?
Dad, when I came home, Taryn had already made Rosa and Desiree cry. Did you hire another troublemaker to babysit the kids?
First of all, Taryn tried to force us to have lunch at Chuck E. Cheese's, and then she gave us 2 strikes. 1, for refusing to go to Chuck E. Cheese's with her. And 2, for pointing out that she was acting like a spoiled brat. And then she wanted us to watch Terminator 3, which is too scary for me. But because we refused to watch that movie, and instead wanted to watch either The Notebook or Toy Story, she grounded us.
And as soon as I arrived at the house, Taryn made up lies about how this was her house and that I was trespassing on her property, which of course is not true. But then I called the police, and she was taken into custody.
Tories, you will tell us the truth, or you will face really serious consequences.
Well, I hired Taryn to babysit Rosa and Desiree because I like it when I have other troublemakers in charge, for instance when I took over as the school principal, and hired troublemakers to be the teachers.
Taurus, we cannot believe that you hired a spoiled Karen to babysit the kids. That was one of the most insane things you have ever done.
For this, you are grounded for another 144 months. This means you cannot be hanging out with any troublemaker whatsoever, no going to Domino's, no Dave and Buster's. Now go upstairs to your room now.